Welcome to Jeffy Cooks. Today we're gonna do home-style pork ribs. Look at that. It's hot. It's hot. Welcome to Jeffy Cooks. Today we're gonna do home-style pork ribs, and everything's gonna be done using the oven. All right, I'm gonna be doing the dry ingredients first. Sugar, if you have brown sugar, that's better. Chili flakes, chili powder, salt, got Spanish paprika, cayenne pepper, cumin, pepper, and this one is optional. I thought I'd try this, so it's got a good mix. This is already a great marinade or mix. So again, that's for your dry rub. Let's start. This part is easy. All you need to do is just put all the dry ingredients in a bowl. I prefer to use a whisk because it's the mixing a whole lot easier. So that's the sugar, the chili flakes, chili powder. By the way, I'm just guesstimating the quantity of all the ingredients, so gotta bear with me. Salt, not everything, and I'll taste it later and then I'll see if I need to adjust. Give it a good mix. Spanish paprika, a little bit of that. Cayenne pepper. So this is gonna be spicy. Cumin. Oop. It's my attempt to create my own pork ribs or barbecue. Let's just do this at home. By the way, the dry ingredients, you're gonna have to get everything together. And once you've applied the dry ingredients onto your pork ribs, you would want to have the pork ribs rest at least overnight inside the refrigerator so that all of the spices and the goodness and the flavors would be absorbed by the pork ribs. So this is the first part that we're gonna do today, just the dry ingredients, and I'll show you in a bit how to remove kind of like the membrane, translucent layer of fat and the whole slab of pork ribs. That's gonna be fun. Here it is. It smells really good. Okay, all right. Done with the first part. We're gonna be working with a full slab right here. This is about 1.8 or 1.7 kilograms. So I decided to just get the full slab and not the chopped version because I just want it that way. So just pat it with paper towel, and you see here, this is what I was talking about earlier. This part, this kind of membrane, this is what we're gonna try to remove using a small knife. And then it's up to you if you want to keep the fat. I prefer removing the entire thing and maybe leave just a little bit, just hints of fat on top, because as you know, the flavor lies in the fat. So you would want to treat yourself a little bit. All right, let's begin. Let us do the back fat first. I've only done this maybe like two times before, and it's been a while. So let's see if I still have the skills to do it. I want to leave some layers of fat, but it's totally up to you if you want it super lean. What are we gonna do with this back fat? Crunchy chicharon later on. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Look. See? There. It's so thick. So we're gonna save this for later. This is what I'm talking about. So There's still some fat right there, so it's fine. Again, this is just my personal preference. Now the other portion that you want to work with is this membrane thingy. This could be a little bit tricky to do, to kind of like work it, pull it, and then it's gonna follow all the way through. I think the purpose of removing this dry rub that you're gonna do will not slide, I guess. Well, that's just my theory. I could be wrong though. So I think the moment of truth is supposed to be this. Nope, it won't budge. Why? Maybe the membrane is so thick that it won't budge. Now over to the dry rub. So again, this is your dry rub. I've prepared my baking tray. I want to use some lining over here just so it's easier to manage, you know, cleaning. So just use your regular foil and start the dry rub. Just apply a generous amount of the dry rub. This on both sides, of course. Oopsie, flip it. By the way, I'm gonna be using this when I put this in the oven. I'm gonna use the same tray, so I don't need to transfer anything. The kitchen's gonna smell so good when this hits the oven. There you go. Put some dry rub on the side as well. And if there are some open areas, you'd wanna put some stuff there too. It would be nice if you have like liquid smoke. It's in a bottle. I'll probably see that in some export section of the grocery. So you want to check out Landers or SNR, but they probably have it. It should give the barbecue a nice smoky aroma to it. It will be something extra special if you have it that way. Cover that later. Let me wash my hands first. This is exactly the actual thing that will go inside the oven. So you would want to get it covered first. The top part of the ribs won't get burned. Alright, so we're done with the first part. This is now gonna go to the fridge overnight. So I already took out the marinated pork ribs out of the fridge for like a couple hours. And you would want to bring this to room temperature as much as possible. And I am already preheating my oven to about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. But this is gonna go there. This is a barbecue sauce, so this is store-bought. You can get this from any supermarket or grocery store. Any brand will do, any specific flavor that you like. One, I got the Memphis Sweet barbecue sauce. So this is Cattleman's barbecue sauce. There you go. So we're gonna use this later for basting. Okay, into the oven. Ooh, it's preheated. I'm gonna let it stay there for about 45 minutes and then we're gonna check on it in a bit. Okay. Okay, it's been about over 45 minutes. So we're gonna take this out. And we are gonna flip the pork ribs. Just be careful because it's obviously very hot. Ooh, look at that. Look. See how the dry rub got absorbed by the pork ribs. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn this around and put it back in the oven for maybe another 20 or so minutes. And then we're gonna come back for it. And then we would do the baste. Let's see, I think maybe for about 15? Yeah, 15 or 20 minutes for this side. But we're gonna cover the baking tray because you don't want this portion to be overcooked or to get burnt. So, put this back. Alright, let's check it out. See what it looks like right now. Oh, it's hot. This should be ready for basting. What you want to do is get the barbecue sauce. Oops. Personally, I want it just a little bit done so that there's some char feels and taste to it, but you should watch it closely just to make sure that you don't burn it accidentally. So you'd either lower your temperature of the oven or use the lower level of the oven to put your tray on. See this sauce right here? This is gonna be delicious later. You can use it to like dip your pork ribs. Okay, so we're gonna put this back into the oven. We're taking it off the oven and we're gonna turn it around and baste the other side. But meanwhile, look at that so far. Oopsie. Let's be careful because this might be. Oop! Ow! It smells so good already. Ooh, look at that bone. It's already falling off almost. There. Let's have a taste. Spicy. This is gonna be done after maybe about 10 minutes or less. Okay, off you go. I'll be right back. We're good to go. Let's turn off the oven and pull it out. That. Oops. I think I'm ready to eat. All right, let's just do this standing. Let's get some of the sauce. See? There. Out. Hot. hot. Ooh. Mmm. Pretty good. Mmm. Here you go. Again, this is my spicy homemade pork ribs barbecue. This has been I am Jeffy for Jeffy Cooks. Until next time, bye!